Good evening, Philippines. This is Mike Padua once again, and we are back to our tropical update for this Monday evening, February 22nd, 2021. And this is now the final update on once tropical depression AURING, which has considerably weakened into a low pressure area as it traversed the area of Eastern Visayas and the Bicol region. So it has changed dramatically. The track has shifted more to the northwest, not following the computer models, but it is somewhat a weakening system. That's why the computer models is having a hard time forecasting it. So it's quite a surprise. That's really how the models work. Sometimes you cannot get 100% of the forecast, but still we are here to monitor this system. And right now it's just a mid-level circulation moving towards the north of the Bicol region right here. Okay, with the low level is somewhere here over southern Quezon, Marinduque area, and in the next few days it will track towards the west-southwest. So improving weather conditions will be expected across the Bicol region, which has generated very heavy rainfall, which flooded most parts of the Bicol region, and also here the other day across the areas of Caraga. And over the Bicol region, the highest rainfall for the day, that was February 22nd, here in Naga City. We have measured rainfall of 103 millimeters with a high rain rate of 80 or 95 millimeters per hour, which happened around 1 p.m. this afternoon. So it's quite a heavy downpour generated by this tropical depression, which has become a low pressure area as it traversed the Bicol region, across the Bicol region. So this now the final update on this tropical cyclone, and here's the zoom in satellite animation, just the remnants of the once tropical depression AURING moving across the Polillo Island, and the low level is somewhere here, which will start to move towards the west-southwest. So right now the mid-level starting to move towards the north in response to a shear line, or the tail end of a frontal system right here. Okay, we have here a tail end of a frontal system, so it has interacted, the remnants of the storm has interacted with the shear line. And here's the final track we issued around 5 p.m. So this is this was the last position of this tropical depression, which is already just a low pressure area, and most of the Asian agencies have started already has given their final take on this tropical cyclone. So we'll now resume to our normal updates every MWF. And here's the multimodal diagnostic comparison of the future forecast of this, for the forecast of this LPA, and generally it will remain as a low pressure area based on the forecast for the next 5 days. Although somewhat the deep layer or wind shear has dramatically went down to less than 10 knots or less than 20 kilometers per hour, it is still expected to again intensify for the next few days, making the area not conducive for tropical cyclone development. So this is once the tropical depression, just a low pressure area. So these are the remaining forecast models showing what this LPA will do. So this system will no longer re-intensify based on what we see. Here's the next 3 days. This is the what we call this, the rainfall accumulation from windy.com. So this includes the rainfall for today. That's why the Bicol region is still under red and violet, more than 100 millimeters in some areas. So in the next few days, it will affect also the eastern sections of eastern Luzon, the remnants of the mid-level circulation that was once tropical depression, AURING. Okay, and then if we look at our wind, pressure, and rain forecast, so this is around 1 a.m. Some rainfall still occurring over southern Tagalog provinces, but later in the afternoon, okay, Tuesday afternoon, I mean tomorrow afternoon, Tuesday, the remnants will be just here to the west of Mindoro, and on Wednesday it will be over the West Philippine Sea. Some thunderstorms still be expected over central or northern Luzon, and on Thursday it will be over the Kalayaan Island group. It's just a swirl of clouds, okay, with some showers still expected, and you can see here some thunderstorms affecting the northern parts of Luzon on Thursday. And on Friday, it is quite an improved weather across the Philippine Islands, with some afternoon and evening showers, thunderstorms along eastern Visayas, eastern Mindanao, and western Mindanao. So we are still under the La Nina climate, so expect, even if we have good weather, some isolated showers and thunderstorms, particularly in the afternoon. Okay, so far that's the latest. Before we leave, here's the graph set that we issued this afternoon. So we still have the weakening northeast monsoon affecting extreme northern Luzon, the tail end of a shear line, or the tail end or shear line of a frontal system connected on the northern mid-level circulation of once tropical depression, AURING. So this is the last, which is still a tropical depression, but at 5 p.m. we downgraded it into low pressure area. So here's the surface trough, the trough associated with AURING. So some rains and thunderstorms still expected within the next 24 hours. So far, that's the latest for this Monday evening, and we'll be returning again on Wednesday to give you update on the tropical weather across the Philippine Islands. From Typhoon 2000, this is Mike Padua reporting. Stay safe always. Be #WeatherWiser, #TyphoonWiser, and thank you so much for watching our channel.